Hello there, welcome back to Great Britain. Yeah, Great Britain and England. I was confused there for a second, I have no idea why, but it doesn't matter. We are back, and we're going to continue our war here against, Austria more or less. We have new tech. We have new powerful tech, to be perfectly honest. And I'm pretty sure here by actually getting rid of that Austrian army that was stupid enough to actually attack me right now and get incinerated. 5,000 versus 30. I like that trade, and as again, if I can take out some of the armies here that I'm actually going up against, I'm pretty sure that the Ottomans will be able to do the rest themselves. I could potentially do some sieging here, but I'm pretty sure the Ottomans will just end up doing a silly peace anyways, and thus I won't get any good reward, or any real reward is probably the better way of saying it, from actually doing a prolonged war here. But as you can see, that's pretty much my queue. They don't have any troops left, or very few troops left, if any. And with that, I think I can allow myself to split up these two armies, send one back home, and the other one will just stay here and also hunt down some of the smaller armies. And again, just set up so that the Ottomans can potentially win this on their own. That's at least my thought process. We're also going to wait for the course here to finish, and then we're going to make peace with Hindustan, and potentially here fight Baluchistan for Punjab and Multan. But we'll have to see. There's a lot of targets, and overextension will probably be a real issue. We'll see how it goes. Also, of course, the call for peace has happened. Ow! I bit my tongue. My apologies. Also, the call for peace has happened, so we need to take that into account as well. But with these new troops, I'm very tempted to just keep on pouncing on Austria. It's definitely tempting, but again, as I said, it will probably just go for a white peace or something. The Netherlands didn't actually take anything from the Incas either, so that is pretty damn wonderful. Now, how much do I need here to actually create the colonial region of Peru? These 5 here should do pretty damn neatly, and then we'll just fight the Incas after that, which is perfectly alright by my standards, or by my thoughts. Let's see here, I can't colonize this one, but I don't think that counts. Nope. And nothing up here counts either, which sucks, so I guess the colonists will be sent somewhere else. I don't think I actually need this. Or do I? Do I actually need Maldives? Indian Ocean Islands. It doesn't actually say it's part of India. Yeah, I might actually get away with having the Russians have Maldives. I might just get away with that. But anyways, doesn't really matter. We'll solve it as we go. I don't think there's too much else to colonize, really. Not really. So I'll just be colonizing whatever I can, more or less. Again, I'll probably just white peace out with Austria in a minute or two. We're going to just fight a little bit more. No, I'm actually going to white peace out right now. I don't really have any desire to continue fighting Austria, and they will actually give me stuff, I thought, but then I realized that they are biased. Sure, we'll just go for white peace. The Ottomans won't like me for piecing out early, but let's face it, if the Ottomans can't handle 60,000 men, then and then Austria with 10 in war exhaustion, then they don't deserve to win this. So we're just going to white out. Yeah, we're just going to white out and see what happens, more or less. And other than that, I don't think we'll take the Constitution just yet. We'll play it safe. Now, how much overextension do I actually get from the province that I want to take? I believe I got 88%. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine with making peace right now. I have more than enough diplomats. So this is the peace deal. I wanted to try and have Bundelkhand too, but I can't actually afford that. The war score gets a little bit too high. So we'll start fabricating some more claims and make it work that way for the next war. Notice that there hasn't been a single coalition in India, even with the incredible amount of conquest I've done so far. I'm actually stunned myself. So I don't know what has happened to the system, because it does not at all fire. The coalitions are gone. They are basically just gone. They jumped out the window and didn't look back. But I guess next target is most likely Japan. So we'll be taking these 5 provinces if I can afford it, but we'll see. It's at least moving forward. For now, however, I'll allow the coring process to finish, and once it has, we'll figure out who we want to attack. We are going to be taking the next level of admin tech here because we can, and there's no reason really not to. So we'll be going for this one. And I've decided that we will be going for religious unity idea, basically here, religious ideas, for the simple reason that I feel they are necessary. They really are. I only need up to divine supremacy, to be perfectly honest. That's really all I need. And we're going to try and do that, because with the current conquests, I am going to get more rebels simply due to the conquest, and also with my war here with Austria right now, my manpower at an all-time low. So I think we're going to take it, well, a little bit easy here and allow the manpower to replenish, which means that we're going to move this guy to a province where they don't actually suffer any attrition. And all in all, we're just going to be a little bit more careful, I guess, in our decisions. We're going to actually start, we'll have this guy again work in Venice, where he should be working and not just relaxing. And the transports here should also be doing a fairly alright job. I'm also going to allow army maintenance to go down a little bit here. Damn, navies have become quite expensive by 25. Yeah, also as you can see, trade is down at a really an all-time low, but it's already going up thanks to the Venice setup, I think. Oh, we're making quite a little bit, a tiny amount of money everywhere now. Trade efficiency had gone down by 10%. Oh, I had a trade guy, that's how it is. That's why I'm screwed. And there is no other trade guy, so I'll have to save up money for the upcoming wars now. I've kind of overexerted myself with my military, I think. Especially considering that I only have 3 colonies, that I can't really blame them in this case. But what I should do probably is start fabricating claims again. So I'll do just that. We're going to fabricate on Malabar and basically just keep on going south and hopefully get Ceylon before Russia do. That's more or less the plan, and I'm pretty sure we can pull that off. But as I said, we'll wait for the course to finish. Then we'll probably go after Baluchistan and Delhi here. We will then almost be at the northernmost post point. Once we take Kashmir, we basically have secured the western side. But again, for now, we'll allow the coring process to be finished. We'll allow the manpower to recover a little bit. And we'll see how we stand once that is done. As you can see, we have a call to arms from the Ottomans against the Lithuanian Siberia, which is up here. I will decline this one. I think we might actually break our ties with the Ottomans. Let's face it, they couldn't handle Austria. I'm pretty sure they can't handle me. They would have been a nice ally to have, but they didn't really do much. They kind of just went to shit, so we're just going to decline that one. We can probably still just re-ally them whenever we please. So, we can't actually. Well, it doesn't matter. They aren't really strong enough to be warranted as an ally, so I can live with that. I also opted for getting rid of the fleet that was here. It was just taxing too much money from my economy. I have no idea what trade is suddenly suffering as much as it is, but I don't like it, and we're losing far too many men fighting rebels here, unfortunately. Nothing really I can do about that, however. Of course, I could just assign a leader, which we'll actually do. So, we'll have to just wait for the next tech, which is going to take forever. Like it always does, but at least now we have an admin tech to go for. Once we get to that extra, once we actually get to this, we'll get rebels, hopefully. But as I said, coring, and then we'll go for another war. I think we'll actually declare war on Baluchistan right now. Probably be done around the time that the wars finish and everything else more or less sets in. So it should be perfectly alright. Also, Oud is going to be a part of this war. Oh well, Georgia died, which had a pretty high admin stat, which is also pretty bad, because I'm pretty sure I get a Russian on throne now. Agriatoni. Yeah, I get a Russian on throne, which isn't that bad. Potentially, we could try to go for a go for a union down the line, but that's also pretty damn doubtful. So as I said, we doubt that, but it could happen. We'll see. On that note, though, we are going to declare war on Balochistan, Goal is Multan, and Punjab, and it should be perfectly easy to take that. And of course, rebels don't really like me declaring war, so they decide that they want to rebel, which is really what they do. Anyways, I'm going to fight this war. I don't expect any resistance, really, so if there is any, I'll show you, but other than that, god damn it, I always forgot to check those little cross or X's, which is so annoying. I'm pretty sure I can't reinstate the... I can actually reinstate the alliance right away, so it doesn't really matter that much, but it's still annoying. It really is. But yeah, as I said, we'll go ahead here, deal with our enemies, and hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And this kind of proves that it won't be. I hope. The province have actually started to core now, and as a result of that, we're going to annex Oud. They joined in the war with Balochistan, and they're being punished for that, which is kind of hilarious. But it's going to take some time to core their province, even so. And of course, this one pretty damn harsh on both the war score, but also on the most likely it will be terrible to deal with when it comes to admin points, so I do not like the prospects of any of this, really. Octavius is the new heir, 244. Not really the best, because admin points is really what I need. Now that is kind of a surprise. There's a Nade army up there. I don't really know what to do with that. to be perfectly honest. I don't know what to do with that at all. Anyways, we are just going to continue fabricating claims and otherwise just prepare for another war here. And I think it shouldn't be too much of a problem to deal with these guys. We'll just have to wait. And that's really it. I'm going to, as I said, continue the war, get peace deal done. We're going to fabricate claims on Chagatai, and I think if we have overextension to spare, we're going after Delhi. We'll see what we come up with. We finally get the piece that we're after here. We're going to take both of these, which hopefully now leaves Balochistan out of the, well, Indian area, more or less, for eternity. We'll have to see how that plan actually works out, but that's at least what I'm hoping. And with that, I can also now start fabricating claims on, well, other places, which is actually quite useful as well. Now, overextension wise, we are pretty damn high on the list here with 88%, so I don't think we're going to make any other moves. We're just going to allow the 3 provinces that we have now to be cored, and then we most likely will declare on Delhi and Japan. So that is my plan, and that is what I'll do. Also, as you can see, Austria might actually be able to do something towards the Holy Roman Empire, which is not the best, but again, not really too much I can do about it. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. There's no need for hostilities. We need to ensure the profitability of our trade. Well, we can try that and see what happens. I have no idea what actually happens, especially since it didn't actually seem to have any positives or negatives. But for the time being, we'll just continue, as I said, with the process of keeping, well, India under our control. And once these calls are done, we're going to declare on Japan. I actually decided that we'll just go ahead and declare war on Japan more or less right away. It should be, well, perfectly safe to do so, at least to some degree. We're also going to use harsh treatment here, since the religious rebels have risen up now 3 times just during the, not this year, but over a period of a year, which is quite annoying no matter which way I slice it. So we are going to go ahead and declare war on... I think they heard me. They really must have. They hate me so much they rose up as soon as they heard rumors that I was going to fight them. Which is a little bit annoying, to be perfectly honest. We're also going to, I think, just find the entirety of the area so I actually know where to colonize next. And once we actually have this area completely under our control, we're going to attack the Incas and most likely just go straight out of the necks, I think. It seems to be the best option, I would presume. But with that said, time to declare war on Japan. And we're making moves. Going with Ava. And no, Russia is not going to join. I hate the fact that it automatically ticks them off. But we're going to have to fight the war next time. We have made some pretty good advances in India. We dealt with Austria, or we beat them, I dare say. We'll have to see if we'll find an all-out war with them later. But for now, as I said, I'm focusing on India and Japan. And once we're done with that, we can start worrying about Austria or anyone else for that matter. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye.